Hey there. We're diving deep into Russell Brunson's expert secrets today
Oh, yeah.
to see if we can unlock how to build a thriving business around your own, unique knowledge.
Yeah,
Because, everyone's an expert in something, right?
absolutely. That's one of the biggest takeaways from Brunson.
Right.
You don't have to be like this world-renowned guru
Totally.
to be a successful expert.
Yeah.
You just need to be a few steps ahead of your audience in a specific area.
It's so true. It's like that light bulb moment when you're like, oh, I actually know more than I think I do.
Exactly. Like Brunson really challenges this traditional definition of an expert.
Yeah.
He's saying you just need to be a few steps ahead of someone else.
Yeah.
And you've probably already helped a friend or a colleague
Right.
with something that you already had a solution for.
Totally. We've all been there, right? Like going to a friend for advice because they've been there, done that. But why do you think we find those relatable experts so much more, credible?
It's that shared experience, I think.
Yeah.
It makes their success seem so attainable. They've walked a similar path. They've faced similar challenges.
Right.
They've come out on top.
Yeah.
It makes you think, well, hey, if they can do it, maybe I can too.
Right, exactly. So you're not this untouchable guru on a mountaintop. It's like, no, this person has actually been through it.
Yeah.
So, okay, so let's say you're ready to step into those expert shoes, right? Brunson talks about this idea of crafting an attractive character. And I want to be clear here. This is not about how you look or anything like that.
Yeah.
So what's the secret sauce? What is this character that draws people in?
Brunson, he breaks it down into three things.
Okay.
Authenticity, a clear mission, and relatability.
Okay.
But it all starts with, being genuine,
Okay.
sharing your successes, but also your failures.
Right.
Because no one can relate to someone who, pretends to have it all figured out.
Totally. Give me someone who's real, who's been through the ringer and come out stronger on the other side.
Right. That's who you want to learn from.
Exactly.
You want to share your struggles, the moments where you doubted yourself,
Yes.
the moments where you stumbled along the way.
Oh, totally.
That's what resonates.
Yeah.
It shows them that you understand.
Yeah.
Because you've walked a similar path.
So it's not just about being relatable, though.
Right.
It's also about having this really clear mission
Yeah,
that really aligns with what your audience is going through, with what they want.
exactly.
Yeah.
And that's how you create that emotional connection.
Right.
You demonstrate that you understand their pain points, that you understand their goals.
Yes.
You show them that you're genuinely invested in helping them overcome their hurdles.
You're speaking their language.
Yes. You're saying, I've been where you are, and I'm here to guide you to a better place.
Right. Now, Brunson talks about these three core markets to find your niche: health, wealth, and relationships. Sounds pretty broad, right?
It does, but your expertise lies in the nuance.
Okay.
Uncovering that sweet spot where your passion meets your audience's needs.
Yeah.
And that's your niche.
So it's not just about being a health enthusiast.
Right.
It's about finding that specific area within health that really lights you up.
Exactly.
Right. Like maybe you're passionate about helping new moms prioritize self-care.
Yeah.
Because, that is a crazy time in your life.
Absolutely.
And what's so interesting is that Brunson really encourages us to think about our own experiences.
Right, as potential niche areas, right?
Mm-hmm.
What skills and knowledge do you have that other people would die to know?
Totally. It's like that saying, you don't know what you've got till it's gone.
Right.
Sometimes we just need someone to point out our own brilliance.
Exactly.
Okay, let's talk about storytelling because Brunson believes it's so powerful.
Yeah.
And it's more than just, dry facts.
Yeah.
It's about creating an emotional connection. And he introduces this idea of the Epiphany Bridge. So tell me more about that.
So it's all about tapping into those aha moments,
Right.
those pivotal experiences that totally change your perspective, They led to a breakthrough.
Okay.
And the Epiphany Bridge, it gives you this framework, right?
Yeah.
So you can share those stories in a way that your audience is really going to connect with. It's about creating a structure for your story that's really going to resonate.
Okay, I'm intrigued.
It's like, how do we structure these stories?
Yeah, how does this Epiphany Bridge work?
So it all starts with being vulnerable, right?
Right.
Sharing a pain point, something your audience is going to recognize.
Okay, so if we think back to that example of new moms and self-care, would a pain point be that overwhelming feeling of being pulled in a million directions?
Yeah, yeah.
The exhaustion, maybe even some guilt.
Absolutely.
That feeling of just losing yourself.
You paint that picture, right?
Yeah.
And they're like, oh my gosh, that's me. That's totally me.
Yeah.
And then you get to that aha. moment
Okay.
where you discovered something new, a new approach
Okay.
that changed everything.
So for the new mom, it'd be that moment she realizes that self-care, it's not selfish.
Right.
It's actually essential to being a good mom.
Exactly. And then you walk them through your transformation.
Okay.
All those little steps, maybe some missteps
Yeah.
that got you where you are now.
So it's not just sharing your story, right? You're
Yeah.
giving your audience a roadmap.
Exactly.
They're like, oh, okay, if she can reclaim her time and energy as a new mom, I can too.
Exactly. It's so empowering.
It is. Okay, so Brunson doesn't stop at just attracting an audience, though, right? He says you got to build a movement.
Absolutely. It goes beyond just, transactions.
It does. This idea of a movement is so cool. It's like building these genuine connections with people who actually believe in what you're doing.
Absolutely. A movement, it's all about belonging,
Yes.
shared purpose, like you're creating a tribe,
Yeah,
not a customer base.
I love that.
And Brunson says there are 4 elements to building a successful movement.
Okay, lay it on me. So first, I need to be a charismatic leader.
You got it.
Okay. Time to dust off the leadership hat.
Right. But it's not about being this larger-than-life personality.
Right.
It's about authenticity, being passionate,
Yeah.
really wanting to make a difference.
Okay, so people can spot a fake a mile away.
Yeah. Yeah.
What else makes a movement?
You need a compelling cause
Okay.
or like a new opportunity that's really going to resonate with your audience.
So like for new moms, maybe it's advocating for better postpartum care.
Yes.
Or even creating a supportive community for moms to connect.
Exactly. And then there's that us versus them element.
Okay, so how does us versus them work in a positive way?
Yeah, it's not about negativity.
Okay.
It's about clarifying your tribe's values
Oh.
and, how you're different.
So for the new moms, it might be, we believe that self-care is essential and we're here to support each other.
Exactly. It's about that shared purpose.
Right.
Now we got to tune these followers into buyers, right?
That's the dream.
Because you want a sustainable business.
Exactly.
That's where the value ladder comes in.
Yes. This is where things clicked for me. It's like climbing a mountain.
Oh, I like that.
You don't start at the top. You got to work your way up.
That's a great analogy.
So you wouldn't hit someone with your most expensive thing right away, right?
No.
You got to give them a taste of your expertise.
Exactly. A freebie, like a checklist.
Right.
Maybe a webinar.
Exactly. It's low risk. They can dip their toes in and be like, okay, this makes sense.
Exactly.
And then maybe they move on to a low-cost product, like an ebook or something.
Right, exactly. Like those helpful checklists you download.
Yes.
That's how you experience value.
Totally. And as they're going through that, they're like, okay, this is resonating. And then they see your core product.
Is that
And that's like the heart of your knowledge.
your flagship program?
Right.
Yeah.
And then at the very top, for those who are all in, you've got like the workshops, one-on-one coaching.
Peak of the mountain.
Yes.
Exactly.
I love how this model allows you to build that deeper connection with your audience.
Absolutely.
Because by the time they get to the top, they know you, they trust you.
Exactly. It's a win-win.
It is. So how do we actually guide people along this value ladder?
That's where funnels come in. And scripts, too.
Okay, I'll be honest.
Yeah.
Those terms used to intimidate me.
Really?
I pictured these complicated marketing contraptions.
Oh, no.
But Brunson makes it clear that this is about simplifying things.
Absolutely. It's about giving people a clear path.
Okay, I like this.
And guiding them towards the answers they need.
It's like you're creating this clear path through the jungle.
Exactly.
Brunson also talks about this idea of a new opportunity.
Yeah.
Which I think is so important because there's always that thought of hasn't everything already been done,
Right.
So talk to me about that.
Well, he challenges us to create a blue ocean.
Okay.
It's like, instead of just doing what everyone else is doing, but slightly better,
Right.
you create something totally new.
Ugh, okay, I'm hooked. Tell me more about this whole blue ocean thing.
So picture an ocean, right?
Okay.
And the red waters are full of all these businesses competing for the same customers.
Okay, yeah.
But then there's this blue ocean.
Okay.
And it's completely uncharted.
Okay, so no competition.
Exactly. It's about creating something so unique
Okay.
that it doesn't even have a comparison.
So with our new mom example, it's not just about self-care. It's a whole new approach.
Exactly. Like maybe a program that includes coaching and meal delivery and childcare support.
Oh, wow. Okay.
All designed specifically for new moms.
That is next level. Why is this blue ocean idea so powerful for building a movement, though?
People love new things.
That's true.
When you create a new opportunity, it's exciting.
It's like, ooh, what's this?
Yeah. You're inviting people to be part of something groundbreaking.
They want to get in on the ground floor.
Exactly.
This has been amazing. We've covered so much from expert secrets today.
I know, right? Brunson covers it all.
From finding your inner expert to storytelling to building a movement.
And even creating those blue ocean opportunities.
It's so good. As we wrap up, is there one thing you really hope our listeners take away from all of this?
You know, for me, it's this. Don't underestimate yourself.
Yes.
Your experiences, your knowledge, that's valuable.
It's gold.
Brunson just gives you the tools to share it with the world.
So well said. And on that note, everyone listening, think about what knowledge you have that someone else needs.
Yes.
What's your blue ocean? How can you share your gifts with the world?
The world needs your expertise.
Absolutely. Thanks for joining us for this deep dive. We'll see you next time.